Hello everyone. How are we all doing today? How are we doing today? It's a nice day today. I've been out for a walk. I'm a bit late starting the stream. How are we doing anyway? I see Jamil in the stream. I see Mark Zard. Reese is there. Cutting Blade. Andre. David. Daze is here. I've got Caddy here as well. Frederick. Mr. TJP, of course. How are you all doing today? Hail Hydra. Sorry, this is not a Marvel Rivals stream. It is nice outside, so I stayed in. To be fair, I normally do. What I mean when I say I've been out is I went for a walk to the shop. Around the corner. So that's me. That's my outside time for the day. Going to the shop. Got myself a juice burst apple and a nice sandwich from the co-op. You doing all right? Good to hear, Days. Good to hear. Who's at work all day? Oof. Oof. Mag's down to battle. Well, we're not doing like a queue system. We're doing like a random system. So that's yeah. So what I'm going to do is as well, because basically, right, the idea today, right, is that I upload videos of Pokemon battles, right? I at the moment I'm just doing like just like a one Wi-Fi battle I had with someone in the Discord server every single day. But I also like to do these full-on showcase videos where I do a heavily edited intro. We've got like 4 or 5 battles of that one Pokemon the video is about, absolutely popping off. So they're my showcase videos. And what I've decided to do is for the viewer battles, I'm battling you guys with this team, and I'm trying to get this Pokemon to pop off. So what I'll do is at the end of the stream, I'll download the stream, and I'll use the battles that I have in the stream, provided, there's enough to showcase them on. I'll be using that as part of those videos. So if you battle me on this live stream, you'll be in like a video as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I need to make a new scene, really. That's what I need to do. But I'll worry about that next time. In fact, I won't worry about that next time. I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to get rid of Charcadet. Get rid of Gimmighoul for a sec. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And this can be the temporary one. Let me transform bit to screen. There we go. All right, cool. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh yeah, my Switch frame code as well, and I need to get the alerts off as well. Okay, cool. So we're all set. We're all set. So what we're gonna do is we'll do like we normally do. I've got my code ready. There it is. I couldn't remember what I was doing then. So we'll get the code ready. If you want to put that code into your link code for battles, and then when you're all ready, post ready in the chat, and I'll search, and then whoever I match up with is the person that I'll be battling first. But on the second search, if you've already battled me for this stream, please do not search again. I'm making a note of everyone's name. Okay? Who's my favorite Pokemon of all time? That's gotta be... I don't know why I'm taking my time here. It's Weavile. That's my favorite. Hence the channel name. Although Salamence is a close second. And Charcadet's kind of moved up the ranks. It's number 3 now. So Charcadet's my 3rd favorite. Just because of the awesome time we had on the stream playing through the game. Also tomorrow, if you're interested, I'm going to be playing through Pokemon Legends Arceus, because that'll just be a Sunday thing though. Because I need Hisuian Mons to put into Pokemon Home to put into Scarlet Violet. So that's another thing that we're doing. So anyway, if we're all ready, raring to go, I'll wait for you to load in, Mag, and you as well, Jamil. Ethan, yeah, just put the code in on the screen. We'll all search at the same time, and whoever gets me, gets me. So Jamil's ready. Reese is ready. Oh, you completed Elite Redux. Nice. Yeah, Reese, it'll be a full playthrough series. We'll get through the game. Sunday streams will be longer than usual, probably about maybe 4 to 6 hours of Legends Arceus, because I really want to get through it and get those Hisuian mons. Okay. Yeah, so Hisuian Decidueye video may eventually happen, but I'll be starting with Samurott, and then I'll get Decidueye and Typhlosion as well. There's only a few you can't get in SV. Yeah, I know, but yeah. 46 hours? Oh no, not 4 to 6 hours. You're not ready, but you're not planning to battle anyway. Fair enough, Caddy. Oh, I've got a bit of a runny nose. Right, okay, I'm ready anyway. I'm going to click search now. So let's search. There we go. Who we got? Oh, you're not ready, Ethan? Oh, you'll have to get the next one then. Mag! It's Mag. You said you wanted to battle. There we go. That works out nicely. So let's see what we can do here. You're offline? Oh, I do that all the time. I'll click start searching with the thing on. But good luck, have fun, Mag. As always, please don't stream snipe. I can't control whether you do or not. All I can say is please don't, and I trust that you won't. So this is the squad we're running with. The Pokemon I'm trying to showcase is Meloetta. So let's see if we can get that done. So preparation is complete. Let's do this. Stream sniping will get you executed. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear. It's been 6 months since your last battle, Caddy? Really? That long? Oh, wow. You don't really miss it? Do you think you'll play again when if on the next generation? Jamil, I mean, yeah, sure. I did promise you a battle last stream, didn't I? So the next battle will be Jamil, and then I'll be back to randoms. See, Sinnoh my favorite region? Yeah, Sinnoh's one of my favorite regions. It's a close one. It's a close one. But, yeah. You'll be back for Champions, Caddy? Yeah, Champions is going to bring a lot of people back, I can tell. But also, during the battle, I'm not really going to pay attention to chat that much because it's for a video. So I'm going to kind of like commentate like I normally would. Kinda. And then kind of go from there. But I'll catch up on the chat afterwards. So don't ask me any questions during the stream. Do I have a folder with the 3D models I use? Yeah, I do actually. I've got every single Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet in a folder. All ready to import into Blender. Textures are all done. It's got every single animation for the Pokemon. Hi, August. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, it's a battle day today. So let's see what Mag's got. Ooh, I like the team. The Pelipper Basket Legion is going to be a problem. Like, obviously, I'm using the mons I have. So like, I know this team has like a bit of a water weakness other than Tentacruel, but we might, I do like the team there. It's a really cool one. Practically mono water, isn't it? So I guess, love this sweep incoming. I love this. That's so cool. Okay, so I'm thinking they lead with Pelipper. In which case, I kind of want to get the Sticky Webs up. But I don't want to get Hurricane straight away. So I think what I might do is lead Gary Goggles. Because they don't have a Fairy type. And they'll be risking it by going into Iron Treads unless it's Air Balloon. So I think I want to lead off strong against like a potential Pelipper. Let's see what Mag brings to the table. Like I said, I'm not going to look at the chat during the actual battle. The team preview won't be part of the video. It'll just be like a message, a little quick overview. Anyway, good luck out for Mag. Okay, and the battle begins. Good luck, have fun, Mag again. Iron Treads is the lead. That's an interesting lead. So we go with Gary Goggles. We could get rid of this straight away because it hasn't got Air Balloon. I could Terra Normal because they could have Ice Spinner. They definitely outspeed us. I think my best bet is probably to switch out, but they could go for a Volt Switch, predicting a switch. Because Ice Spinner definitely friends us, but there is all the chance, if they've led with it, it might be a bulky one with Stealth Rocks. So I'm thinking I might go, because they probably saw the Ariados lead, right? I'm thinking I just stay in an Earth Power. They do withdraw, so they must not have Ice Spinner, which is good to know. And they go Pelipper, expecting the Earth Power. That's fair. We are Choice Spec, so this is locked in. So, gonna have to make a switch. I'm thinking they probably U-turn into Basculegion here because it does so well. Terra Fairy Incineroar might, well, not maybe Terra Fairy Incineroar could be cool. Getting the Intimidate off and then Terra, so we're not weak to the Wave Crash. But I don't know. We do have the Ariados as well, which is Focus Sashed. So we can get some nice recoil damage on the Basculegion if we keep it alive. So I'm thinking I switch into Tentacruel here. So I'm going to go for it. And hopefully we don't see a U-turn. I'd rather see a Hurricane or an Ice Beam. So we're going to Davy Jones. And they do go for a Hurricane, which we should eat up pretty well. Yeah, we do. No Confusion as well, which is clutch. So it's likely they're probably going to switch out here. I would say into Basculegion, but we could have Knockoff for all they know. So I think what I'll do is I'll go for a... What Terra are we flying? Okay, that's not going to help. I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave anyway. There we go. They stayed in, probably to go for a U-turn. They are seemingly more specially or defensively orientated, which is good. So Pelipper goes on back, which is awesome. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So Basculegion comes in. That's a good play. They did U-turn. So we know what's coming our way. But if they're banded, they could just Wave Crash us. We have no switch in for Basculegion, unfortunately. So it might be better to just get as much recoil as we can. To be fair, Incineroar ain't doing anything for us this game because it's obviously a fire type against a rain team. A slow fire type at that. So I might just want to get the Intimidate off here. But you know what? You can't have something for everything, right? And Basculegion's not exactly super common in OU. Also, that just deafened me. That just absolutely deafened me, that alert sound. So I'm going to remove that. Right, we do go down, of course, to a Wave Crash. But we did get the Intimidate off. And we do get some nice recoil. So, if that's the case, is the best thing to do here going into a Ariados again? I think it is. So I'll go into Exodus. And I'll go for... It's not bad to get Sticky Webs up, I don't think. Not yet. I think to take this thing on, we need to get the recoil plus Mega Horn damage and then Shadow Sneak it. So I'm going to go for a Mega Horn here. They do withdraw the Basculegion. Okay. And they're going to go into Iron Treads, which is a good switch. If they're Rocky Helmet, it's even better for them. Because they break our Sash. Did a nice chunk of damage still. But they're not. They're not... Okay, cool. They probably expected a Sticky Webs there then. So I'm feeling safe going into Flygon here. But if they lock themselves into Poltergeist with the Basculegion, we can Terra Normal on the Flygon. Or we can just bring in Mellow Air. That also works. Stealth Rocks. All right, cool. That breaks our our Focus Sash on the Ariados, which is unfortunate. That Sash will come in clutch though. So I'm leaning towards predicting a Pelipper and going for a Draco, but I have a feeling they're going to stay in this time. So I could either go for a U-turn here or an Earth Power. Earth Power leaves us open though for the Pelipper switch, but they've already got the rain up, so I'm not really bothered about the Pelipper. So I think I will go for an Earth Power. They go for an Ice Spinner, which shouldn't KO us in one shot, I don't think. It does. That was a failure. That was a right failure. Okay. I'm a noob. I'm a proper noob. Right, so we don't outspeed it with anything now. I think our best bet's going to be Mellow Air here. So I'm going to bring Meloetta in. And I'm thinking I Relic Song or Knockoff. Because if they expect it, they're probably going to expect a fighting time move and go into good old-fashioned Basculegion. So I'm actually going to go for a Relic Song. They go for an EQ. They obviously outspeed us, but we should live. Yeah, we do. Nice. We get that Relic Song off. Nicely done. Change it to our Pirouette form, which is awesome. We do lose some HP from the Life Orb, unfortunately. I was thinking about putting Drain Punch on this over close combat, but... The rain wears off. That's good to know. Would they... I'm going to go for a close combat. I'm going to get this Iron Treads out of the way. I at least want to do that much. They do withdraw, though. Are they going to go Pelipper? Ludicolo. Okay. I don't know whether you take this or not. Unless you're sashed. Nope. Meloetta Pirouette form is so strong. It's got 128 speed and 128 attack, if I believe. I believe so. Which is insane for a Pokemon that is normally a Psychic type with more special attack. Pelipper comes in though. That's good for them. They do get the rain up, of course. I think if Meloetta's only job here right now is to knock off this thing. So I'm going to knock off just to get the damage off and get rid of its potential Damp Rock. That's the one. We do go down to Life Orb, though. But that means they can't U-turn here. Which is good. They might Roost, though. Yeah, they Roost. Okay, good play, good play. Okay. So, in this instance, my best play is probably Tentacruel again. And we could Rapid Spin. But they might predict the Rapid Spin and go into Basculegion. But it's a risk I'm going to have to take. There is always the other option of going for a Surf in the rain, which could do enough damage to Basculegion. Because they're probably... I'm going to go for the Surf. They did stay in, so we could have Rapid Spin the Stealth Rocks away, which would have been nice. Hurricane, that's fine. To be fair... Oh, they get the confusion. Never mind. I was going to say, they might not even know that we have Rapid Spin on this thing. It is an egg move. Not a lot of people know it gets Rapid Spin. I'm sure a lot of people do. They do withdraw the Pelipper this time, though. Okay. Basculegion comes in. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I think this is a bust. I think we lose this game. We hit ourselves as well, which is unfortunate. Let's go for another Surf. They flip turn. Okay. It's still going to KO us. But at least we get momentum here, which could make this a comeback. No, probably not. Probably not. Because we lose our Rapid Spinner. We have Stealth Rocks up. Ariados loses its Sash, which means we can't use that to our advantage against the Basculegion. And the Love This comes in. So that's interesting. So Love This comes in. Now, we are physically defensive with Clefable, but I don't think we take a Banded Wave Crash in the rain regardless. So what I'm going to do here is just go for a Stealth Rock first. Because I think they'll stay in with Love This and do something. They do, they Terra. What type are they going to Terra into? I have no idea. A Terra Water one. Does he get Wave Crash? Because if he gets Wave Crash... If Love This one-shots me with a Wave Crash right now, I'm going to be so mad. Surf? Oh, we are physically defensive, so this is going to still sting. Doesn't get the KO, though. I wasn't expecting that damage output from Love This, to be fair. Alright. Alright. Love This wins, by the way. This is a Love This video. What about... I mean, we can't do anything here. Nah, this is not the one. But you know what's funny? No, actually, I don't know. I was thinking of something then. Ariados come in and Shadow Sneak. So you know what though? The last time I battle streamed, well, not the last time. When I battle streamed like 9 months ago, I got swept by a Fell Sting at Leavanny, and now I'm getting finished off by I love this. It's not fun. I guess I just Shadow Sneak for chip. I did more than I thought it would. But this is going to KO me. I'm looking at how much it did to a Clefable. It's definitely KOing my Riados. Yeah. Alright, GG Mag. That was a fun one. Really cool team. I like the team. The Love Disc especially. Mwah. Chef's kiss. So I know what I need to do with this team. And that's to get something that can take water hits. Specifically physical ones from a Basket Legion. The Terror Ghost on the Riados is to block rapid spins once I get Sticky Web up, and also to Shadow Sneak. To just boost a bit of power to Shadow Sneak. But it's mainly for the blocking the rapid spin. To be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, GG. We kind of got wrecked there. Kind of got wrecked. Do I want to change anything on the team, though? Because we have got a bit of a water weakness. Now, normally Tentacruel would be a good answer, like, to a Hydro Stream walking weight, but to be honest with you, I forgot all about Basket Legion in the rain. No, I think we'll leave the team as it is. And just try our luck with the next opponent. Which is going to be Jamil. So no one else search on the code, just Jamil from the chat. Are you eating dinner, Reese? Nice. Nice. If anyone new joins the chat, by the way. Oh, you searching? Awesome. If anyone new joins the chat, by the way, whilst I'm mid-battle, if someone doesn't mind just explaining to them that I'm not looking at the chat while I battle, because A, I don't want to get tips from people. Am I doing Q battles? No, I'm not, August. I owe Jamila a battle. So I'm doing that, and then the next battle will be random again. Which is great. Exploit, like I said, we're doing random still. We're doing it random. I just kind of promised Jamil a battle already. What rules are we doing? So we're doing OU mixed, but at the same time, if you don't know Smogon rules and you just want to battle, then it's fine. It's whatever. So if someone brings a Flutter Mane, I'm not going to get mad and DC. I'll still do the battle. Love this with Terra Normal Flail. Oh, Jamil, are we right to do normal battle rules? Please, pretty please. Because I want to do 6v6 battles. Flat rules would be a 3v3. So it's the one under no restrictions. Should be, I think, if that's right. To love this was too strong, for real. Love this Terra Normal Flail could be cool, actually. Oh, not no restrictions. It's got to be normal battle rules. Sorry, Jamil. Yeah, normal battles, not no restrictions, because my Pokemon aren't level 100. Is a full legendary team banned? Not necessarily. If they're all OU or under, for example, like Thunderous, and then Tornadus, and then Enamorous, or whatever, then that's fine. But if it's like a full team of Ubers, like Solgaleo and stuff like that, then I'd rather not. All right, yeah, that's awesome. So that's the right rule set. Let's do this. As always, I won't be reading the chat during the battle, but I will read the chat in between battles. But let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good luck, have fun, Jamil. I'm curious to see what team you bring. You think legendaries should be banned in this stream? Well, no, I don't think legendaries in general should be banned. For example, you don't want to ban a Fione, which is technically a mythical, right? But like, you know, some legendaries like Virizion, Cobalion, they're not that good. And they're a lower tier. So they shouldn't be banned. But like stuff like Mewtwo and Calyrex Shadow Rider, then yeah, I'm all for like not having them. That team is terrifying. But I love it. I love it. So we've got a Walking Weight, which was my biggest fear, but it's not boosted by Sun, so it's not going to get the Hydro Steam boost. So Tentacle should be able to handle it, I guess. What if you bring a Cosmoem? Yeah, Cosmoem's fine. Yeah, strong legendaries like Ubers. If you're unsure on the tiers, like Ubers and stuff, just look on Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, like Calyrex Shadow Rider, yeah. I think I don't I think I want to get the sticky webs up straight away here. I don't see a hazard clearer, which is good. Yeah, back Excalibur's Ubers, but I'm not bothered. Like I said, it's like I'm following OU Smalls, but if my opponent doesn't, it's not. It's not the end of the world. As long as it's not something stupid like a bunch of Calyrex Shadow Riders and stuff like that, I'm not bothered. Like they've only got one Uber, so it's like whatever. I'm pretty sure Meloetta could actually do some work here as well. But yeah. Good luck, have fun, Jamil. It'll be fun. I'm just thinking about my strategy here. Get sticky webs up, that's going to be useful. Unless they're boots, of course. Typhlosion, Tentacle can handle that. You're running out of time, Jamil. You need to click done. Yeah, Lunala's an Uber, yeah. Alright, battle mode. So I won't be looking at the chat. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And the battle begins. Good luck. Have fun, Jamil. Once again, they lead with a Blaziken. I think they ran out of time at the start screen. But anyway, let's see how this goes. Straight away, I'm going to go for our sticky webs because they're going to be really useful for this game, for sure. Sticky webs should definitely be good here. Oh, they only brought one Pokemon. You only brought one Pokemon, Jamil. That's a rookie mistake. No, I'm joking. Yeah, but I've done that before. For some reason, right? I bought free to it. You confused? And I said, yeah, I mean, he has one Pokemon, and I set up a sticky webs, which is completely useless. Right, we'll run away. We'll forfeit this one. We'll forfeit this one. It happens. It happens. It does happen. Like, you pick the first one, and then you press, like, up on your D-pad, and you go straight to done, and you click it. I've done that loads of times. I've done it loads of times. It's like that battle in the black and white anime. Yeah, no worries, Jamil. Just try again. It's fine. We'll just click. Let's battle again with the same rules. Ba-da-bam. Battle again with the same rules. There we go. So what you have to do is you have to select each Pokemon individually, and you have to select their placement. So on Showdown, you just select your lead, which I'm guessing you play Showdown. I don't know. Right, we'll try this again though. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I need to start making a note of when the battles start as well. That's a good point. During the stream, I mean. So, battle versus Jamil. 31 minutes in. Okay. Yeah, like I said before, definitely going with the Ariados lead. I think that's fine. Yeah, Rhyperior can learn Supercell Slam. So can Rampardos. My buddy Cypher BLK actually recently did a video on Rampardos with Supercell Slam. Did really well. I'd recommend everyone in here checking out Cypher BLK on YouTube because he's going to be uploading more often now. And honestly, he makes banger content battle-wise. He does 6v6 singles as well. You're not going to make the same mistake twice. Love it. Right then, I'm going into battle mode. Oorah, oorah, oorah. Yeah, why does it learn Surf? It's so random, isn't it? And the battle begins. Good luck, have fun, Jamil. So they're going to lead off with a Blaziken, which is a good lead. I love my Ariados, so they can get some strong attacks on the Ariados straight away. We're definitely going to lose our Sash here. So I'm going to go for a Sticky Web. And kind of go from there. This music's a banger, though. Huh. I am wondering what they plan to do here. Blaze Kick comes through. Takes me down to my sash, of course. Is it going to burn me? It might burn me. If it burns me, we lost the Rido straight away. I called it. I called it. So we got burned, but it's fine. We at least get our sticky webs up, which is clutch. For sure. So there's the burn. Ridos does go down, but it did get the webs up, which is going to be really awesome for us. So I'm thinking, what can we do to handle this Blaziken? It's +1 speed. Clefable's probably our best bet. We could also get the Intimidate off, but we are weak to fighting. I think best bet's probably Tentacruel because we should live a Thunder Punch. Or an Earthquake. We should live one of those. And then Surf should knock out. So let's go for a Surf. They probably switch out here, right? If I had to guess. If I had to guess. I'd say they switch out. What do I know? Alright, Surf comes through. Nice bit of damage. Wait, we still outsped. Interesting. Yeah, we live that. No problem. They get another speed boost, though, which means we do get outsped this turn, surely. Knowing they've got Earthquake is problematic, but we can deal with that. I'm going to go Flygon, expecting an Earthquake again. For sure. So withdraw Davy Jones. We're going to Flygon. We're off to a rocky start already. Gary Goggles comes in now. And they do go for another Earthquake. But because they've got another speed boost, they definitely outspeed us. They're at +3 now, right? +3 speed, I think. Yeah. So let's look at the team again. I would say our best bet is probably to Boom Burst. Because even if that Typhlosion comes in, we should be fine. So I'm going to go for a Boom Burst here. I think we should be fine. We should be fine. They go for a low kick. Ooh, crit. That's unfortunate. Boom Burst comes through. I guess Blaziken was just that kind of lead where you just lead and start trying to take out mons, and it worked because my Flygon's nearly gone, my Tentacruel's nearly gone, and the Ariados is gone. So that's unfortunate. Baxcalibur comes in. Probably has Ice Shard, if I had to guess. So I'm going to have to get out of here. I think my best bet is Clefable here. I think my best bet is Clefable. To be honest, in my opinion. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. So we do withdraw. They did stay in themselves, probably. Nice shard. So we should be alright here. Unless they predict the switch and go for the Iron Head. Ice Beam, fair enough. That's we're pretty bulky, so we can definitely live that. I was gonna say if I got frozen there, I'd be so mad. So mad. But let's go for a... I don't want to go for a Flamethrower because that Thermal Exchange. I think I might want to get my Stealth Rocks up, though. I think I will get Stealth Rocks up here. Moonblast is a 2-shot, so... I think getting Stealth Rocks up is still important. Because like Killer Wattrel. I want to get some damage off on that. And just chip away at the team anyway. Let's see what they do. They withdraw Baxcalibur. They know they're not in a good matchup, which is good. Superior comes in. It's going to take advantage of that sticky webs, that's for sure. It's going to boost its speed, right? Yep, there we go. Contrary Superior. We go for that Stealth Rocks. Now, I've got a couple of options here. I think Incineroar is my way to go. I think Incineroar is the only way to go. To be honest with you. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Incineroar now. Intimidate's going to give it a +1 attack, but they're not normally physical, so I'm not worried about that. I'm expecting Leaf Storm spam with Superior. 100% expecting Leaf Storm spam. So I'll bring Incineroar in, get that Intimidate off, which obviously, you know, boosts its attack. It is a physical one. Interesting. So I feel pretty safe going for a Flare Blitz, to be honest with you. I don't know if it gets anything that can hit me. Like, does it get, like, Power Herb Dig? Or something like that? Maybe. Perhaps. Do you go for a Dragon Pulse, though? Now we're eating that. Flare Blitz. Here we go. Oof. The goat. Jan Cena. Oh dear. I'm not meant to be looking at chat. I just saw the goat icon. Let's see what they come into now, though. Incineroar does actually do pretty well here. Typhlosion. Interesting choice. I'm guessing Scorching Sands. Yeah. I'm guessing. I guess the Stealth Rock at least, so. And they know we're Heavy Duty Boots now. But I think we're safe going for a knockoff. Yeah, we outspeed because of the Sticky Webs, which is awesome. Bye, Typhlosion. Power Herb Dig. Could be interesting. I keep looking at the chat. Walking Weight comes in. That's going to be a threat to my Incineroar. I don't want to get hit by a Hydro Pump. But the Stealth Rocks are nice. Let's see what we can do here. I'm probably just going to sack off Tentacruel at this point. I reckon Mellow Air could probably do a lot of work here. So we're going to Davy Jones. They do Terra. Okay. What are we going to see? Terra Dragon or Terra Water? I was going to say Terra Water is more likely if they're going to Terra against an Incineroar. Could use Draco Meteor, yeah. Hydro Steam comes through though. Terra Water boosted. It should finish off Tentacruel. We might live on a smidge. We do live on a smidge. Okay, cool. We outspeed, so I'm going to go straight for a Sludge Wave. Just to get a bit of chip on this thing. Pretty much. Just get a little bit of chip. Sludge Wave comes through. There's a Dragon Pulse. It's going to KO us, no problems. Awesome. So now, I think we're safe to go into Mellow Air. Because we've got the Sticky Web, so we outspeed them. Let's go for... Let's go for the Relic Song. Let's try it. Let's see if we can pull this off. Let's see if we can pull this off. They've got 3 mons left. There's a Relic Song. Nice. Good amount of damage. And we're in the Pirouette form. Noble Roar. It lowers my attack, right? It does. Future-proofing for the rest of the team, I see. I guess I'll just go for a knockoff. I'm curious what item this is holding. If any. It might not be. I might have missed the boost strategy earlier for now. They withdraw the Walking Wake, though. I'm going to the Killer Wattrel. Okay. If you're expecting a fighting type move, that makes sense. We go for a knockoff, though. And that's going to do a lot of damage, which is good. And we go for an Ice Punch the next turn. Here we go. Mellow Pirouette's so fast. There we go. So. What are they going to bring in now? Baxcalibur. I reckon even at +1 we still KO this with close combat, right? Stealth Rocks, after Stealth Rocks we definitely do. So I'm going to CC. 100% going to CC here. Close combat. Boom. There we go. Baxcalibur goes down. I'm guessing they didn't have Ice Shard, which makes sense. You don't always have Ice Shard on them. If it's like a Scale Shot set, you wouldn't run Ice Shard. But we saw Ice Beam earlier, so it's more of a special orientated one. Which is interesting. Walking Weight comes in. I think that's the last Pokemon, right? Caught in the Sticky Webs. Stealth Rock Chip. And I guess I'll just go for another close combat. There we go. That's the game. GG, Jamil. GG. GG's. That was a pretty fun one. He had some interesting sets, that's for sure. Let's look at the chat real quick. So, SB Flame. Hello. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying not to pay attention to the chat during the battle. You know, so that no one gives me tips or anything like that. Or backseat battles me and stuff like that. That Walking Weight didn't wake up in time, for real. Oh, hi, Loic. Welcome to the stream. And you too, SB Flame. Welcome to the stream. No Fire Punch. Yeah, so I had Fire Punch on it. But in my practice battles, I found having knockoff... Like, I found that, like, being able to hit a Psychic type was more handy than with knockoff. So I never found myself using Fire Punch. So I just kind of swapped it for knockoff just to test it. And it seemed to be working all right. Scorpion, hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm doing well myself. All right, are we ready for the next game? Get your code in ready. And when enough of you say ready in the chat, I'll search again. We've got Reese ready. Awesome. I'm just going to have some apple juice while you all get ready. I've been trying to drink less like Coca-Cola and stuff. Okay. I'm going to hit search now. Let's see what we find. You don't have a Switch, SB Flame? Fair enough. Hopefully you can like just enjoy the vibe of the stream then. You just want to watch? I don't blame you. Oh, we got Cody. Nice. Nice. I always have really good games with Cody. I better not lose the next match. I'll try not to. But this is Cody. And Cody's like, usually wins. Right, let's try this out again. Preparations complete. Cody Gaming. Dun, 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 dun. Right, that's a solid team. I love it. Got the Sticky Webs as well. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Travis. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? You bringing a Meganium? Nice. So I see a lot of potential for Meloetta, which is good. Outspeeds everything on the team in the pirouette form. Provided we get rid of the Sticky Webs, of course. So I'm thinking Webs versus Webs lead. Oh yeah, Scorpion just said nice. Both have the same thing in mind. Great minds think alike and all that. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, once again, getting into the battle, I'm going to just like look away from chat while I battle. So I'm sorry if I ignore you. If you don't mind just explaining to new people that might join, so that's what I'm doing. That'd be great. All right, Cody, let's do this. Cody, 46 min. And the battle begins. Good luck, have fun, Cody. Arachne comes in. So that's a good lead for both sides. They do not have a contrary mon, so or a competitive mon. So I'm not expecting the court change here. I might just go for a Mega Horn first. We outspeed as well, which is awesome. Some nice damage. They go for a set. Oh yeah. This is a Custap Berry Arachnid. Oh, that damage though. I could Mega Horn this thing to death. I could get a Swarm Mega Horn in. Because if I Sticky Web, they'll just court change with Cinderace. I don't think I need to rely on that. They withdraw the Araquanid. Awesome. And Iron Treads comes in. If it's Rocky Helmet, we lose here. Well, we lose our Ariados, but we don't lose the game. Mega Horn misses, which is unfortunate because that would have been Swarm boosted as well. Very unfortunate. So I think if we assume they're just going to KO, we should switch out. I think the switch is obvious though. The switch into Flygon's obvious. So I might just go for a Shadow Sneak to get a bit of damage off. Why not? Didn't do much, but still damage. Rapid Spin. There we go. Okay. That Iron Treads is nice and shiny as well. Although I'm not really a big fan of shiny Iron Treads. I prefer, like, you know, anything else. Right, Meloetta is a decent option. We don't know what set they are. They might have Iron Heads, so it's tough to risk the Clefable. But is that our best option? Because they could have... we know Ice Spinner KOs Flygon. Let's be Terra Normal. Let's go with Flygon. Bringing Flygon in, they might predict the Terra. Because it's pretty obvious I'm going to go for a Terra, right? But they haven't got a Flying type. So I feel pretty confident going for a Terra Normal Earth Power. So I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for the Terra Normal Earth Power. Because we are choice specs after all, so that's the thing. There's the Terra, which is awesome. Hopefully, they have stayed in, so hopefully we see an Ice Spinner that we live and get rid of the Iron Treads. Okay. There we go. And they go for an Ice Spinner, which is great. That's great for us. Great for us. Because this Earth Power will KO. Unless it's got Berry. No, it doesn't know. Awesome. Right. Yeah, Terra Normal was definitely the right play there because that Ice Spinner would have KO'd me. But getting the Iron Treads out of the way is great. Cacturne comes in. This thing's a problem as well. Potentially. I think we'll be alright though. My best bet's probably Clefable. We're Fizz Death. We resist its stab dark moves. Swords Dance. Now that's terrifying. We could be unaware for all they know though. So it might not actually stay in here. I think I'm going to go for a Moonblast. I think I'm definitely going to go for a Moonblast here. They withdraw. Okay. Into what? Araquanid. That's a good play. Nice and shiny. There we go. Right, so I know I can live a hit. And they're also probably going to get Sticky Webs up here. Or the Endeavor. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's go for Stealth Rocks. Because the way I'm looking at this is Stealth Rocks would be good. They might go for a Sticky Web, so they do go for the Sticky Web. So now they can't court change. Because if they court change, then they'll lose the Sticky... They'll have Sticky Webs on their side. So I think now I just Moonblast this thing. Should KO. The Fable coming through for us, though. Sticky Webs is a problem, but we can Rapid Spin, so it's not the end of the world. Porygon.avi. I love that. Right, nice switch in there with the Porygon. Hitting us on the special side, because we are a physically defensive one, is pretty good. So I think my best bet's Incineroar. Depending on the set they go for. Now, they could be Scarfed. They didn't have download, so they might be Analytic. But more than likely, Adaptability. I think my best bet's Incineroar. And then I go for a knockoff. I think that's my best bet. So Nyan Cena comes in. Intimidate obviously doesn't mean squat to this thing. But we should be able to take a hit. Nasty Plot? Okay. We can still take an Adaptability Tri-Attack at +2. It's just whether or not I should. I may as well just go for max damage output and go for a Flare Blitz, right? Yeah, I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz. Terra Blast, interesting. Oh, if that was oh no, it's Life Orb. Okay. Flare Blitz. Doesn't quite get the KO, but nearly does the trick. Porygon's a good Pokemon. I do like Porygon. But we outspeed it with Flygon, so I'm not too worried. We've got the Levitate, so we're not worried about Sticky Webs. And looking at their team, I can definitely just Boom Burst here. This might bait in something else, though. I can see the Poltegeist coming in. So I'm going to Earth Power. They could Terra Ghost as well. Terra Ghost Shadow Ball's a thing. They withdraw the Porygon Z. Poltegeist comes in. That's a good one for us. Made the right play for a change. And we go for that Earth Power, which should do a lot of damage. Won't KO. No, it doesn't KO. We do outspeed them, so we can get another one off. What are they? What is the item? That's leftovers. I didn't know if it was Citrus Berry because we just got them to half. No, it wouldn't even activate with them, would it? I don't know. Let's go for another Earth Power. Should do the trick. Might just live barely. Yeah, live barely. And it disabled my Earth Power. The Strength Stat variant. Interesting. So, it's going to get a lot of health back. Might even fully heal it. Not quite. Not quite. This Poltegeist is going to be a bit of a problem. To be honest. I guess you're the best option. Potentially. Or the Fable could be a good option as well. Tentacruel blocks it with Clear Body, though. I think I'll go Tentacruel. I don't think it blocks Strength Sap. It just blocks the attack drop. So we'll go into Davy Jones. Carmine. Ah, poop. There's a Carmine set. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So I guess my play here is to go for a flip turn. Yeah, I'll go for the flip turn. Hopefully it's not weak armor. That'd be bad. Doesn't look like it. No, it's Cursed Body, obviously. We've got Earth Power Cursed. Right, so let's go for Mellow Air. We'll go for Mellow Air. Obviously, we can't Relic Song and get into a Pirouette form, but we should still be able to do a lot of damage with knockoff. They might not expect physical. They did go for a Shadow Ball, which is good. So Calm Mind, Strength Sap, Shadow Ball. Probably stored power. Let's see how much damage knockoff does. We outspeed it still, which is cool. Oh, it KOs. Nice. Nice. We lose some HP, but Mellow Air got a KO in its main form. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Brandon. Cinderace, nice. So Cinderace is a problem for us. So they've got a choice here. They could either get rid of the they could Court Change, get rid of the Stealth Rocks, and then get the Sticky Webs on their side. I think my best bet's Tentacruel here. Davy Jones comes in. They go for a U-turn. That's a good play. Nice predict. This should do... I still think Mellow Air could do something here. If we can get rid of the Sticky Webs. Cacturn is a problem. Could Terra Ghost. More than likely going to Swords Dance, though. Let's get rid of the Sticky Webs first so that Mellow Air can actually have a chance here. They are going to Terra. Are they going to Terra Ghost? I called it as well. Called it. That's the reason they brought it in against the Poison type, right? Oh, no. Terrifier. Okay, cool. They'll have Water Absorb with Terrifier, so I can't surf it. So we get the Rapid Spin, get rid of those Sticky Webs, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. And And they go for a Swords Dance. Cacturn's getting ready to sweep. Ready to sweep. But we haven't terrored yet. So I'm going to Sludge Wave this thing for a start. We could live this. No, we can't. Never mind. Okay. Okay. What's the best bet here? Probably Clefable, but we're resisted. Sucker Punch will KO Flygon. Probably KO Meliwire as well. Unless we... Close Combat will KO the Cacturn. Okay. Melody. So, here's the thing, right? They know it's physical, but why would I bring it in here unless I had a setup move? Right? So, probably not going to see a Sucker Punch, hopefully. So I'm going to attempt to Close Combat. They did Sucker Punch, though. I was hoping I could bluff, like, maybe Calm Mind, or I don't know. He saw Knock Off already. But I was hoping I could bluff, like, a Swords Dance or something. I don't know. Let's go with Fable. See if we can bluff the Unaware. I am not unaware. I'll just go for Moonblast. Screw it. Here we go. Did no damage. Another Swords Dance? Oh no. He knows I'm Magic Guard because I didn't take any Stealth Rock damage, so he's just getting ready to sweep. Oh no. And it's got a Berry as well. Oh dear. Seed Bomb, that's going to KO. Oh, we lived! How did I live that? So, I reckon they won't go for a Sucker Punch because they'll be predicting the Moonlight. So, I'm going to go for a Moonblast. Yeah, thought so. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, so it's like, I don't know why I'm celebrating, but... Okay. Tinkerbell, bye-bye. Bye. Right, we lose. So that's unfortunate. GG, Cody. Could Boom Burst. Yeah, they took a punch at +4 now. Cacturn trying to be the new King Gambit at the end there. That's crazy. Oh dear. GG, Cody. That was fun. I love the Cacturn rep. That's awesome. Cacturn just being there is amazing. For real. Okay, so. Very well played, Cody. Very well played, Cody. Nice team. That's a super team. Super team. I'm not having much luck this stream, am I? Trying to get Meloette to pop off and it's just not working. Right, let's take a second to look at the chat. It's 2 AM in Singapore. You should be sleeping, but these viewer battles are so fun to watch. I mean, I'm happy, but I'm also like, you should go to sleep, bud. You never see me lose before? I lose all the time. Tomorrow's actually I'm not going to spoil anything. Yeah, 115 attack's pretty good for a Cacturn. That was cool though, seeing the Swords Dance. Like someone said, I can't remember who said it. Cacturn Gambit. Cactambit, there you go. Yeah, I don't mind losing either. It's all fun and games. All fun and games. Right, so. Is everyone ready with a code? In fact, just give me 5 minutes. I need to go somewhere for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I said I had to go somewhere, but I was still sat at my desk. I was reading the chat. I was just eating a sandwich. I didn't want you to hear all my little chomps and stuff. I'm starving. Well, I'm not anymore, like, but anyway. Hello, Sharon. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh dear. Right. Are we all ready with the code in the thing? Kazan. Is it Kazan? Sorry, I'm not pronouncing your name right. I'm not going to use a different team. This stream is to get battles for a Meloetta video. So, I'm not bothered if I win or lose. I just want Meloetta to do some stuff. Just to do something. But yeah, so, right. I'm ready, so let's go ahead and search. Ah, yeah. Again, if we've already battled, please don't search on the code. Hey, Reese. Oh, this will be a good one. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll do normal rules. There we go. Let's see if we can get a good Meloetta battle. Right, preparation complete. I'm good to go. Whenever you are. And look at that team. Skeleton slacking representation. Espeon, Ninetales, Alola, Gliscor, and Metagross. Nice. Nice. You gonna pause, Reese? Thank you. Thank you. Would I do Shed Skin for Survivor? Maybe. Like a coil set? That could be cool. But anyway, when the battle begins, I won't be looking at chat, so save your messages for when the when the battle's finished. Or you can put them, just don't expect me to reply until the end of the battle. Okay, so. Oh god, that noise scared me. I need to turn down my alerts. Real. Right, so. Let's see what we can do. I think I want to get Sticky Web Absorb. They haven't got a Hazard Clearer, so we could do that. Probably going to see a Ninetales lead, in which case I'll just go for a Poison Jab. But I am going to get them Sticky Webs up somehow. Right. Do it. Zero jump scare, I know, right? Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, yeah. Reese. 108. And the battle begins. Good luck, have fun, Reese. So they're going to lead off with Megatron, which is the Metagross. As I led off with Exodus, the Ariados. So this is not a bad lead by any chance. To be honest with you, we could go for a Megahorn, then a Shadow Sneak. If they haven't got Bullet Punch. I think I'll go for a Megahorn straight away. They withdraw. Okay. Awesome. They go into Clairvoyance, which is going to be the Espeon, right? Yep. Oh, unlucky. 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 Okay, so that was another reason I didn't want to go for a Sticky Webs, because it just kind of, you know, baits in the Espeon. That was a unfortunate play there. I get why to bounce back the Sticky Webs, because, you know, that's ideal, but no, Metagross is in. And with Ariados doing its job, I'm quite happy to go for a Megahorn here again. If they go for a Psychic Fangs, we go for a Megahorn. There we go. Hoping to go last so we can get the Swarm. Trailblaze. Ooh. Not the Trailblaze. So I've got a couple of options here. I could switch out into Incineroar. But the Intimidate won't work. They could have Earthquake. Plus the faster. So I think my best bet here is to Shadow Sneak. But no, actually, if it's Trailblaze, it could be Weakness Policy. I could Terra Ghost to live the Psychic Fangs. I might live the Psychic. Yeah, I don't want to activate his Weakness Policy potentially, so I think I'll go for a Megahorn again and just bank on living, which I'm probably not. Nope. So. Okay. Best bet here, because it's got Trailblaze up, is probably to go into Incineroar now, because I know I can live an Earthquake. Yeah. Obviously, Intimidate doesn't work because it'll have clear body. Unless it's a heavy metal one or a light metal one, whichever one it is. No, it's clear body. That's fine. So I can just go for a knockoff. That should do the trick. Provided they don't Terra, which they might do. They might Terra with the Metagross. You never know. You never know. I didn't get sticky webs though. That's the unfortunate thing. There's the Earthquake. We should live one of those. We do. Nice. And knockoff should KO. Really? Oh no. That's not fair. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think we've just lost straight away. No. No. I'm not losing this game. We might die to a heavy slam here, but I'm bringing in the Meloetta. Because, hear me out. I'm going to live a Psychic Fang. What do they go for? I'm going to go for a Relic Song with Terra Steel and hope they go for a Meteor Mash. Pretty much. Or Psychic Fangs. No, they actually switch out. Okay, that's ideal. Galliard. Oh, they're blocking the Relic Song. Oof. Oof. That's not good. I didn't think they'd switch out like that. To be honest with you. But, oh well. No Pirouette form for us. Unless it activates even if it fails. I don't think it does though. No, it doesn't. Okay, so having Teal Stone on Meloetta is still decent. So I'm going to go into Flygon. There we go. Withdraw Melody. And we'll go into Gary Goggles real quick. There we go. Fire Blast. Nice. No burn, which is cool. Looking at the squad, I'd say probably going to see a Gliscor switch. So I'm going to Draco here, predicting the Gliscor switch. I'm pretty sure I'm over-predicting a bit, but we'll have to see. Yeah. Draco Meteor, they did stay and I could have Earth Powered. That's annoying. Probably would have KO'd as well. Fire Blast again. Nice. Let's go for a Draco. Ah, they did stay in. Nice. So at least now Meloetta can Relic Song. We could make a comeback with Meloetta, to be fair. So, let's see what we can do here. The Yumi comes in. That's going to be the Ninetales, right? Yeah. Snow Warning comes through. And I'm going to have to switch out. They probably go for an Aurora Veil, though. I guess I could go Tentacruel. Sludge Wave would do a bit more than Flamethrower from that. I think I will go Tentacruel. I think I will go Tentacruel. Because I doubt they freeze dry. Like right off the bat. Encore. They didn't know our specs. Nice. So I'm going to go for a Sludge Wave because they haven't got the Aurora Veil up. So this should work out nicely for us. We can still pull this back. Oh yeah, we don't have speed, do we? They have got the Aurora Veil up. What's wrong with me today? I have no idea what I'm doing. That did no damage. Sludge Wave again. We live a freeze dry. Provided it doesn't freeze us, of course. Which it doesn't, which is nice. One more Sludge Wave should do it. Why not? Why not? Freeze dry again. Nicely done. And this should KO based on the health it's got left. Wow. Oh, we got the poison though. That's fine. Okay. Okay. It went from a wow moment to a okay moment. So we got Fumi out there. And yeah, okay. What do they do here? Kingpin comes in. Who's Kingpin? Oh, it's Slacking. Of course it is. Nice and shiny. Our speed. No, it's a speed tie. I guess I try and go for the poison again and try and win the speed tie. Unless the choice scarf. They could be choice scarf. They could definitely be choice scarf. 100%. So they go for a knockoff, though. Speed tie or the choice scarf. One of the two. Davy Jones goes down, unfortunately. Heavy Duty Boots goes away. Not that matters. The snow is going to stop. All right, so I think Clefable, he's going to have to switch out the next turn, right? So I'm thinking what's best. I think I go Flygon here because they have the Truant ability, which is going to make it so they can't move the next turn, but they can switch out. And their best bet is going to be either Metagross or Gliscor. I'd rather go for the Boom Burst just in case. I think I will. In fact, I am doing. Alright, Kingpin goes away because it can't move, so you better switch it out. And Megatron comes in. So I'm hoping Aurora Veil wears off soon, but I don't think it does. I think we got like 4 more turns of it. Well, we got rid of the Metagross at least. Okay. Sentinel comes in. That is going to be the Gliscor. Can definitely tank a hit with the Aurora Veil, but we might be able to stall out the Aurora Veil a little bit here, which would be nice. So I'm going to go for a Boom Burst again. They could be a Swords Dance set, but I'm not sure. That did no damage. Yeah, they are a Swords Dance set. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. And there's the Toxic Orb. So Swords Dance with yeah. Let's go for a Boom Burst. I mean, I have to go for a Boom Burst. I can't switch out. What I need is to stall out this Aurora Veil somehow. And weaken this thing enough. There's another Swords Dance. Taking advantage of the Aurora Veil. I get him. I get it. I get it. Boom Burst comes through. There we go. Boom Burst comes through. That's great. And knockoff KOs, which is fine. So, we got a couple of options. Like, literally a couple. Because the Aurora Veil does wear off here. I could go ahead and Meloetta or Ice Punch. But we do die to a Steel type move. The alternative is that we can go into U and Moonblast. But I think I've lost. I'll try the Clefable. Screw it. Notorious HIM, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Let's go for a Moonblast. I'm not meant to be looking at the chat. I don't know why I keep looking at the chat. I'm not having much luck this stream. I need to rethink this team. I really need to rethink this team. Earthquake comes through. It's going to KO me, right? +4. We live. No Aurora Veil. Nice bit of extra damage. But if they're max speed, which I think they are, we lose. We lose. Poison heal, that's fine. I think it's a GG. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try again. Okay, so if Meloetta is max speed, so I can't remember the speed tier. I can't remember the speed tiers, but if we outspeed, we outspeed. So I'll try and go for an ice punch. We do outspeed. Hey! The comeback is real. Because they've got one Pokemon left. I can't remember which one it is, actually. Kingpin, that's the one slacking. So you outspeed me, but whether it KOs me or something, but I don't want to close combat. I'm going to Relic Song just in case. Close combat won't kill because it's too bulky. But if we live the Earthquake and can get into our Pirouette form, we don't know because they're probably choice banded. All right, cool. So GG Reese, that was a fun one. I'm going to have to look at this team again. I'm going to have to look at this team again. For sure. GG though. That was a fun one, Reese. GG. Yeah, really cool sets. It's nice to see slacking as well. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm having a rate. Tilted Mo. I need better Pokemon. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna rethink the team first before I do any more games. Let's have a look. So, okay. I don't think we need sticky webs. I don't think we need sticky webs. I mean, the one thing that I am having on this team is Meloetta. Everything else is changeable. But I haven't exactly got access to every single mon yet. A good special attacker could come in clutch though. Whimsicott with Tailwind, Black Brambleghast. I would do. I'm not really looking forward to evolving Red Brambleghast though. Because you have to walk around with it, don't you? Ugh. Not fair that they can see what my plan is. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I mean, VGC, they do open team sheets, right? So it's whatever. I think Flygon, we need something a bit faster than Flygon. Because Flygon's our fastest outside of Meloetta in its Pirouette form. You gonna rewatch the match, Reese? Fair enough. All right. What do I want? Ushku. Sorry, I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Basically, we're doing this thing where we all put the code in at the same time and we search on it, and whoever gets it gets it. But if you've already battled me this stream, don't search on the code. It gives it a fair chance for everyone to have a go. Can we play doubles? I have not got any doubles mons, and I have no interest in doubles. I'm sorry. I kind of want to get rid of a Riodos, to be honest with you. I might swap in like Cleavor. Just so I know Toxtricity's hidden ability is Technician. Please read. I'd always run it with Punk Rock me. I could go screens. That could be decent. Have I already put the item on that? I have. So we'll go screens. That could work. And then Gary Goggles is going to have to go. And I should probably get a ghost type on so I don't have like a rapid spinner. So, and luckily, same item. So that's that. I don't have any more doubles mons than this Incineroar there. All right, look, this Incineroar is built for singles. All right. Incineroar seems solid, and it really helps against Goldengo. Tentacruel might have to go though. I ain't got a ground type, so I don't mind having one of my ground type hazard moves. Maybe Iron Treads, maybe. Blood Moon Ursaluna. I can't use Blood Moon Ursaluna. I've only made it for when I do BSS, but I'm playing my OU mix at the moment, so I think Iron Treads could work. You put that away, and then I'll give it an air balloon. That could work. I know I should just put it in alphabetical order, but leave me alone. There it is. I've got 22 of them. Wow, okay, you can keep that. Can we multi-battle? Not today. I'm not interested in doing any multi-battles today. I'd rather get my butt kicked on this. I'm also thinking of a different item for Meloetta. Any Jolly Mints? What do I need a Jolly Mint for? I've already minted it. Look, it says docile nature, but it is Jolly. Hence the red arrow up on speed and the low blue arrow on special attack. Oh, for Treads? Treads is Jolly. Treads is already Jolly. It says Impish, but if you look at the actual stats, it's Jolly. When you use the nature mints, it doesn't change the nature that you've got there. It just changes on the stats. Yeah, I mean, let's try the team out like that, and then we'll see how it goes. So that's the code. I'll give you a couple minutes to put the code in. Yeah, so just put ready in the chat when you're ready. I'll give you a couple minutes for everyone to get ready. Alright, Tyrannosaur's ready, Watermelon's ready. Oh no, Scorpion's searching. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna search now. Let's see who we get. Let's see who we get. There we go. Who do we get? Sigma Ethan. Who's Ethan? Is that Ethan Pellerine? Maybe. Hey, I thought so. Alright, let's have a good game. Let's have a good game. Hopefully we can get Meloetta to do something. That'd be nice. If we can even just get one battle from this stream for my Meloetta video, that'd be ideal. That'd be ideal. Bam, bam. Ba-la-lam. The battle rules have been set. Normal rules, nice. That's what we like to see. I think we... yeah, I'm pretty happy with the team. I've got 2 fairy types, but we've got Incineroar and Iron Treads to cover their weaknesses, so not too worried. We've got a Spin Blocker. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so... oh no. Not the Lunala. Okay, Volcanion, Brute Bonnet, Ogerpon, Regidrago, and Tornadus Incarnate. I'm thinking we just lead and then get the Aurora Veil up and just go from there. I don't see a Defogmon on them. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. Gotta try Slush Rush Beartic. I've already got one. I got a shiny one, Norm. Yeah, you good, Ethan. You good. Right, I'm going into focus mode. Actually, no. I'll still look at the chat. All right. Good luck. Have fun, Ethan. Let's do this. Tornadus. Nice. Now, they could have Taunt, but I'm still going to try an Aurora Veil anyway. Yeah, that's Aurora Veil. League Wind Storm. Nice. Just half. Ouch. Lowers your speed. I didn't know that. I've never really faced League Wind Storm before. Okay. Let's go for Aurora Veil's up. I can live another Bleak Windstorm, but do I want to? Yeah, sure. Let's go for a Freeze Dry. Crash. Okay. That's not doing much damage. I would have gone for another Bleak Windstorm. But we get that KO here, I think, with the Freeze Dry, because they're locked into Thrash, so we should live that one, right? Oh, never mind. It was a crit. Well, that worked out. That worked out. All right, cool. So, they're locked into Thrash. I could bring this in, because I know we live a Thrash, no problem. And this is a good opportunity to go for Relic Song. Thrash. We live that like it's nothing. They get confused, which is great. And we just go for a Relic Song, which is fantastic. KOs as well, nice. There we go. Okay. There's our Pirouette form coming through. And now we're a Speed Demon. I think Pirouette and Meloetta outspeeds Meowscarada as well, which is really cool. It's base 128, and I think Meowscarada's base 125. Oh, it's a nice and shiny Lunala as well. I love shiny Lunala. We know what this thing's going to do, so I'm going to Terra knock off. There we go. Because knockoff shouldn't KO because of its ability. It's got like a multi-scale like ability, right? So the first turn, the first move that hits it when it's at full HP gets halved in damage. There's the knockoff. Yeah, see, that didn't do nearly as much damage as it should do. But they did go for a Moonblast, which is great. We resist that. And we've got the Aurora Veil up to help. So we should be all right here. Knockoff, let's do it. Let's go for that knockoff. And take this thing down. Because even though they haven't got an item, it's still doing enough damage. They withdraw the Lunala. Okay. And they go into whatever that is, which is going to be the Volcanion. So Volcanion could be Scarf, but it's not anymore if it was. And that did not as much damage as I thought it would. But then again, it was not stabbed. It looked like they didn't have an item. So close combat should do the trick. Potentially. It does. Nice. Okay, there we go. Come on, Meloetta. Down goes Volcanion. Awesome. Right, so Ogerpon comes in. And I'm pretty sure we can just close combat. I think close combat does more than Ice Punch in this scenario. Because of the damage difference. So I'm going to go for a close combat again. If it's sashed, I'm going to be mad. Oh, wow. 128 attack will do that for you. Nice. Okay, so Aurora Veil wears off, so we should be alright though. I'm pretty sure. The Life Orb's taking its toll though. I was thinking of changing the item to something else that's not Life Orb. Has anyone got any recommendations? This thing could Sucker Punch me as well. But I guess I'll risk it for a Chucky Biscuit. I'll risk it for a biscuit. No, they didn't Sucker Punch. Nice. Bye, Brute Bonnet. There we go. Awesome. Does the Life Orb matter if you have this level of power on it? True, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Regidrago. That thing's got some bulk to it, so it probably lives a close combat. Well, I'll try it anyway. See how much damage it does. Close combat. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. That base 200 HP definitely saved them there, but... Dragon Energy. I love Dragon Energy. I don't like how the new animation for it in this game, though. I prefer the old one from Sword and Shield. but it don't matter. Let's go ahead and go into Dragon Pulse. Shadow Ball away. Yeah, it's the exact same as Origin Pulse, just with a different color scheme. There we go. And then it's just Lunala, right? You thought Meloetta was fast. Say hello to Dragapult. And then we should be able to KO with Shadow Ball here, unless they Terra. They do Terra. Okay. What type are they going to Terra into? If it's dark, they'll live this. Psychic. Okay, we've won. I could use Assault Vest because I've got no support moves. That's a good point, actually, trying to tell. Yeah. Assault Vest could actually work out pretty well. I might do that, actually. That's a good idea. It'll help with take... It means I can set up on special offensive Pokemon more as well. All right, Ethan. GG. That was a fun one. Muscle Band or Expert Belt could be good as well, yeah. GG's. GG's. Fun game. What time are we on? Okay. GG's. GG's. So we're not keep playing. So I think I'll have a look at the Meloetta real quick. So I'm not going to do another battle because I've got to go in like 10 minutes. But I'll try a Sylvester on this thing for now. Could definitely work. But I've got some Pokemon if you want to nickname them. But quite a few. So if anyone wants to nickname these Pokemon, please do. These are all the ones I've bred since yesterday. I already had the Whoopers and the Coffin, I think, in yesterday's stream. No, not yesterday's stream. Day before yesterday's stream. So, but I got some breeding done. Except from the Blissey, I'm not breeding that. So has anyone got a good nickname for a Blissey? I see Nurse Joy. Oh, hi Reese, welcome back. We're done with the battles now. We're just gonna do some nicknaming. Marshmallow. I've already called Swampert Marshmallow, so we can't go with that one. Name one Jelly Beans. Jelly Beans is a good one. I like Jelly Beans actually. That's a good one. Scrambled. I love scrambled egg. Healer. That's a decent one. Cherry Blossom as well. I think Cherry Blossom's too long though, right? Yours is named Zera. Egg Mama. I kind of want to call it Big Mom from One Piece, but I feel like I'd be a bit of a weeb if I did that. I like Jelly Beans though. I'm going to go with Jelly Beans. Jelly... I'll call it Jelly Bean. Is it all one word, Jelly Bean, or is it a space? Oda would approve. Exactly. Face cam. I'm not doing face cam at the moment. I haven't even got a camera. I got to name one Weeb now. Is it all one word, is it? Oh, okay. Jelly Bean. There we go. So you're Jelly Bean. I've got two Whoopers. One's Water Absorb and one is Unaware. So this is the Water Absorb one. What do we think? It's female as well. Quagmire. Unaware. Weeb 1 and Weeb 2. Okay. Let me drink some apple juice. Goober. Whopper. I like Goober. Goober's a cool one. Ali. Dank meme. Whoop whoop. I actually really like whoop whoop. It's just funny sending it out and going whoop whoop. And then the next one I'm going to name Goober, because I like Goober. There we go. Help if I deleted the original name. There we go. Giggity. Goober and Whoop Whoop. And then we got a coughing as well. And I'm not calling it Smogon. Where? Bomb Marshall. Oh, wow. Oh, that scared me. I haven't even got the alerts on this page, or on this one. Let's just go to this one. Ignore the like and rock. Huh. Right, so, coughing. What was that? It was 0. It was a 0 jump scare, but I don't know how to... Where is it? Shut down source when not visible. Right, there we go. We shouldn't hear it anymore. I didn't. Anyway, what we got? The stank. Gas. Smokeler. Smuggler. Smoke bomb. 420. You know what? Just because it sounds like, I don't know, I like it. I'm going to go with Marshall. That August suggested. Because even though it's not like, I don't know. Angel, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Right, so Marshall the Wheezing, what it'll be. And then we got a Cyclizar. Yeah, that noise that you heard was Charcadet. It was the subscription alert. I didn't disable it when I changed scenes, so. Also, I just realized I haven't actually got an alert set up on this one. This scene. Interesting. What we got? Bike Draco. Spin Out. Wheels. We got Vroom. Clive. Hot Wheels is a good one. Motorcycle, yeah. Argentina. Motor. Excite Bike. I like Excite Bike. That's a good one. That's a throwback. Yeah, I thought so. Just checking the spelling of it. I'm going to go with Excite Bike. Because that was always like a good game. And it's also one of my favorite courses on Mario Kart 8. Excite Bike. Oh, Baby Wheels is cute though. Velociraptor. That's a good one actually. I've got Chespin as well. What do we think for Chespin? I normally name mine Juggernog. I don't know why. Sanic. Arthur. Oh, Arthur's a good one. Pines. Egg. Needle Face. Chespy. Flower. Risa Galahad. The Bulk. Pinwheel. Pinwheel. I like Pinwheel. Bowser Jr. See, I'm for me, like the nicknames that stand out to me aren't necessarily the ones that are like a reference to something. I prefer like more memorable ones. Like, do you ever like hear something? Like, say for example, I'll read one of your names, and in my head I'll be like, I really like that, even though it doesn't like fit thematically with the Pokemon, or it might not even make sense. But I like Pinwheel. Pinwheel's what it's gonna be. Pinwheel is a good name, in my opinion. I like it. It's just one of them random names that kind of like, I think it just sticks for me. So we got a Rookie D, which I'm going to train up. Obviously it'll be a Corviknight. I love Chestnut as well. I think Chestnut's great. Excalibur. We already called Skarmory Excalibur. Bird Smile, Chirp Chirp, Rocky, Timmy, Rookie D, not Rookie D's. It's one letter off. Lancelot's a good one. I like Lancelot. Samus is an interesting one. Odin, Percival, Rookie. I like Lancelot. Rayvon. Rayvon sounds nice. See, on my Scarlet save, I called it Noctis. After the guy that you play as on Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, Rayvon sounds good. Skarmory 2.0. It's a plane. Bird Knight. Rookiedon. I like Rayvon. I'm gonna go with August's name. That calls out to me. That does. There we go. Noctis and Silvera are the two Corviknights. Yeah, Silvera was my shiny one. It's just a shame that. Yeah. Anyway, Vampy. I am open to plays on it. You know, Great Tusk and Iron Treads, something like that. Michelin. I like Michelin. That's what I normally call my Don fans. On my Scarlet save. Big Brain's a good one. Jumbo. I like Jumbo. Dumbo. Yeah, Dumbo's a good one. That old film. Well, they made a new one, didn't they? Gordon Ramsay. Why Gordon Ramsay? Oh, dear. I like Michelin. I like Dumbo. Leonard. The Nose. Oh, good luck, Bozo, with a Chimchar. Hope you find it soon. Crater. Play-Doh. Play-Doh's a good one. I think like the random Gordon Ramsay one kind of made me want to do Ramsay. I'm gonna do just Ramsay without the Gordon at the start. I don't know, it just fits. It just kind of fits in my head. You know? I don't know. I like that one. I like Ramsay. That's a good one to me. We got a Hippopotamus. You dropped your phone on your toe. Ouch. Gloria. Gloria's not bad. Your mum. Sniffer. All them holes. Heist, yeah. Yawn. Okay. See, I've seen a few Glorias, but Rosie. I can't name it Rosie. My cat's called Rosie. She'll get confused. Sandy, no nose. Gloria Hole. What's that? Besfer? Rocco. Rocco's my little cousin's name. Watermelon. Watermelon's a good one. Biff. Bubbles. Oh, Besfer. Is that Besfer from Lion Guard? I've not seen Lion Guard, I don't think. Chompy. Sandra. Orange. You're just saying Animal Crossing village names? I mean, fair enough. Bubbleberry. I think Bubbleberry works. I like that, Sharon. I don't know why. It just kind of... It just seems a bit random for a hippopotamus. I can't see it. I can't say it. I can say hippowdon. Hippopotamus. I keep saying too many p's. Hippopotas. Or is it hippopotas? I don't know. This is going to be the bane of my existence, trying to get all the moves on this Smeagol, but I'm going to try my best. But any nicknames for it? Da Vinci. That's a good one. Potato would be a nice nickname for the Hippowdon. Muse. Oh, Muse is... I like Muse. That's a good one. Smurf. Dark Void. Bob. Van Gogh. Mona Lisa. Painter. Raphael. Copy and paste is a good one as well. I could like... Yeah, copy and paste is a good one. Picasso. Senator. Galileo. Happy Trees. Burnett. Squidward. Beret. I think I'm going to go with Muse. Because it's like two reasons. Obviously, like you know, an artist would say something's their muse. But also, I really like the band Muse when I was younger. I mean, I like all music, so I'm like, I still technically like them now, but I ain't listened to them in a very long time. So we'll go with that. And I've got Ghastly, whose smoke looks really weird in this game, but it looks better than it did on the 3DS at least. So what do we think for Ghastly, or, you know, a Gengar? It'll be a Gengar, of course. Nightmare, Bath Bomb, Smoke. Yours name's Say Cheese. Just bear in mind that this is going to be a Gengar. So, like, bear that in mind when you make the nicknames. Like, Gas Cloud wouldn't really work on a Gengar, but it works for a Ghastly. But Clefairy. Oh, because they say Clefairy and Clefable and Ghastly, like, you know, a Gengar, sorry. Like, Gengar is Clefable's shadow or something, right? Methane. Spookshire. My name is Jeff. Rick Astley. Gaspar. Why did the stream go 2 minutes into the past? No idea. Kool-Aid. Vanta Dark. I like Vanta Dark. That's a good one. Troll. Etrel. Grape. I like Grape. Grape's a good one. I know, like, you're all giving me really good nicknames and I'm settling for Grape, but Grape to me is a really good one. Because it's a purple little blob. Just like a grape. Unless it's a green grape. I can't enter that name. What's wrong with Grape? Oh, I know why. Yeah, take away the G and that's why. Okay, so I can't have Grape. Okay. Member berries. I remember. It won't fit though. It won't fit though. Oh. Okay. Great with the little icon above it. I don't think that'll let me do that either. Blueberry. I like Blueberry. Blueberry's a good one. But, I don't know. Casper's also a decent one. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. Small. Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. Slimer. I agree. Booberry. I know we've just had another Booberry. I think Booberry sounds good. Combination. Yeah. I think Booberry's good. We're going to go with Booberry. Makihita. Which will be a hairy armor. Or Harry armor. However you pronounce it. Hairy armpits. Chunky. Sumo Chuck. Chunky again. The Chonk. The Chonk. I like the Chonk. That's a good one. Old Hands. Big Show. Oh, by the way, I thought of a really cool nickname for an Iron Hands. That is a bit of a reference. Let me just get... All right, we'll come back to Makihita. I'm just going to go into my raid mons. Right. I got a really good nickname for Iron Hands. And you might not get it. But if you get it, then you're cultured. Okay. Big Weld. I feel like that's perfect for Iron Hands. Do we get it? I see Reese gets it. Ethan gets it. Nice. Robots. Yeah, so basically, Boza, and for anyone else who doesn't know, there's this film called Robots. It's like a kind of oldish film, animated one. It's not like super old. I mean, like, you know, probably about 10 years ago or something like that. But basically, there's this main character guy, and he's a big fat robot with like a ball as a body. He's got a similar body structure to Iron Hands. And he's called Big World. It was a really good film. Really good film. Yeah, so it just popped into my head the other day, and I forgot to name it that. I don't even want to name these guys because they're just my raid mons. But anyway, where are we? Makihita. So I think I'm gonna go with the Chonk for this one. Terminator. Oh no, Ethan, I'm not doing is that for Makihita Terminator? I think I'll go with the Chonk. The Chonk. The movie came out 20 years ago? See, now I feel even older. I'm 28. We'll go with the Chonk though. It came out in 2005. Oh wow. That feels like only a decade ago, but it's 2 decades ago. I feel so old. Anyway, Minchino. Chipmunk or Chimpmunk. Millie. Chanel. Pashmina. Brittany. Sparkles. Alvin. Fluff. You use a Minchino called McFarland. Okay. Siesta. Made if I'm using Tidy Up. I did plan on using Tidy Up. That's not a bad one. Pinky from Pinky in the Brain. Yeah, gotcha. Pinky. Now I feel even older. Oh, you got the shiny Chimchar? Nice one, Boza. Nice one. I like Siesta. I'm going to go with Maximus's. I'm going to go with Siesta. Siesta just feels right to me. Oh, you're 28 as well. Just another PokeTuber. All right, cool. So I've still got more. There's still more. So I've got this Tyranitar. It's the Tyranitar from the raid. I've already trained it up. It's not adamant. It's brave natured. And it's got the mightiest, so it's Tyranitar the Unrivaled. So just consider the Unrivaled when you think of a nickname for this one. You know? Godzilla the Unrivaled. King the Unrivaled. Apocalypse, that's a good one. Tombstone, I like Tombstone. That's a good one. Unfazed, Toguro, ooh, King. King again. King Kazu. Yu Yu Hakusho. I've still yet to watch that, you know. Undertaker's a good one as well. Tombstone or Undertaker. I think I'll go with Undertaker. I like Undertaker. I like all of them. They're all really good. Yeah, I haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho yet. I've seen all of Hunter x Hunter. But I haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho yet. And it's on my watch list. I will watch it eventually. Right. So, what we got next? We've done them. Sky Arrow. I've done all these, right? Yeah. I still haven't catch Pheasantipity. There's no more in there. Topaz. There was a couple more. Yeah, these 3. So, first things first, a Sinistcha. What do we think of Sinistcha? Mint Nesty. Yours is named Anxiety. That's the good one, actually. Yeah. Ramen. I like ramen. Roberto. Matcha, green tea. Obituary. That's a decent one. Coffee. Twisted tea. I like Twisted Tea's a good one. We could also go with Spill the Tea. Mornings. Anti-Dynasty. Dynasty. I like Ramen and Dynasty. Spill the Tea is a good one, yeah. Spill the tea, go on. Herb Espresso. Just the letter T. I think right. I think what I'm gonna go with is Dynasty. I think Dynasty. I don't know why, it just feels right. A Rabska. I like Rabska. It was a pain to evolve though. I just had to do I did a figure 8 without its Pokeball for about 5 minutes and it just kind of did it. What do we think about? No! That's so much better. Dynasty Watermelon. That's a good one. I like that. Right, Rabska. Orb. Floating UFO. Poo Roller. Greed. Ooh, that's a good one. Greed sounds good. Clairvoyant. Bentley. Ballin. Scarab. Scarab's a good one as well. Greed. That Greed. I'm going with Greed. That just kind of sits well with me. I like that. It sounds fitting. And this is a shiny Hatterene that I got off stream. I'll show you it. It's all hyper trained, and it was a hardy nature, but I've trained up. So what do we think of shiny Hatterene? And I don't want no Blair Witch or anything like that. Peach. Peach is a good one. Joe Biden. Hatera. Louise. Glinda. Ooh, August and Sharon said Glinda at the same time. Lady Gaga. LeBron. Hecate. Lucy. Hazel. Bruja. I do kind of like Peach. Wendy's a good one. Hanami. Pookie. Wendy. The Slap. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Sailor Moon. Cinderella. Valier. Ooh. Librarian. I like Librarian, but I don't know. I don't know. Spinel. Ophelia. Ooh, Envy. Envy's a good one. That's the second of the 7 deadly sins next to Greed. Well, not in that order, obviously, but the second one we've had in the chat. Wrath. I like Envy. I'm going with Envy. I'm going with Envy. If anyone, you know. And then Spadef, we've got nothing. Hazard Remover, I've got nothing. That's it. That's your lot. So we're done with nicknames. Lust. Okay, so I am going to end the stream there because I've got to go out. I'm going out to an event thing tonight. My cargo go back in the ball. Well, thanks for coming out, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. And I'll see you tomorrow. We're doing Pokemon Legends Arceus tomorrow, and it'll be an extra long stream, a lot longer than tonight's. So catch us in a bit.